Today I'm starting another vlog in which I want to show you how my day looks like as a pastry student. Today is Saturday, and even though it's a weekend, I still have to wake up in the very morning to go to work. So that's why I love waking up, going to the center, seeing the sunrise, and oh my gosh guys, the atmosphere in Paris at 7 a.m. on Saturday or Sunday is just amazing. You cannot describe it, you just have to feel it. Here you can see my entrance. My chef wrote down a recipe for me. I started with flan or the brunch, and I started by cleaning tools. Of course, every time before we use any pot or any bowl, we have to spray it with an alcohol and clean it so there's no bacteria. I started with measuring milk and cream, sugar. In a separate bowl, I measured eggs. I've never experienced two the same days, even though we have a routine and we have to start with pastries for breakfast, room service, for the presentation, for terrace, for the restaurant. As the hotel is huge and there's a lot of things to do, every single day I start by making something else. Other chef made patachoux for tomorrow's brunch as well. Oh my gosh, I love vanilla. When you add a real vanilla into your dessert, it changes the taste completely. In such desserts as flan or when you need to make a perfect cream, vanilla is a necessary ingredient. Here you can see a tiny bit of our fridge. I was super proud of me because also it was the first time I was making flan here. My friend, he was making quiche, but we as a pastry team, we are taking care just for the crust. Other chefs are taking care of the inside. After I finished flan, I had to decorate small cakes for tea time with pecans and hazelnuts. In our kitchen, there's a lot of things going on. Everyone has their job and everyone is responsible for a different dessert. So here, someone was taking care of mini pear tarts. By the way, I made them yesterday. It's basically crust, almond cream, and poached pears that were pre-baked before. Here you can also see chocolate fondant. We always serve it warm with vanilla ice cream and caramelized pecans. Financier for the restaurant. Here, chef showed me that they were trying two different recipes. They made one batch using normal honey and another batch using chestnut honey. And to be honest with you guys, I've never heard of chestnut honey, but I could try it here and I can tell you that right now it's one of my favorites. Here you can see the crust that you put on the top of your patachoux. After a short break, I am back and you can see more fondant which were already unmolded and ready to be served in a restaurant. I had another task. I had to finish quiche, which took me a while. In the meantime, we baked biscuits that I decorated with pecans and hazelnuts. After that, I took care of cookie dough. In our hotel, we make different flavors. It depends on a day. This time we made chocolate chip cookies with pecans. People that were watching my vlogs, also from America, know that I took part in a competition and I also had to make American chocolate chip cookies. These cookies are quite different. They are more French, not only because they have pecans inside, which is super common here for France, but also the texture is completely different. These cookies are not really my favorite, not because of the recipe, but in general the way they make it. These French cookies are more crunchy and hard. I prefer my cookies to be more soft and chewy inside. These are my favorites, but I guess it's just a French way. This day we made a lot of choux. We are trying a new recipe because our chef wants to modify a menu for the restaurant. This time we used two different ovens and I'm not sure if you can guys see the difference, but trust me, there was a huge difference. And here very fast you can see desserts that we made for the terrace. Every single day at 11:30, two of us go up to the terrace with two trays of our iconic desserts. And I will definitely show you more another time because as I told you, every day is completely different. I really hope you enjoyed this vlog and I will see you very soon.